The Auburn Tigers women's gymnastics team is primarily a young group. They're coached by Jeff Graba. This is a man that, you know, has so many folks. He's been there 15 plus years. He's coached some of the greats: Suni Lee, Darian Goburn, Cassie Stevens. We're talking about 37 All American honors, 39 All SEC recognitions, and Suni Lee with the program best 10 All American nods, and Caitlin Atkinson with 9. 12 Tigers have been placed on the SEC All Freshman team. This is what he's brought in. So, yeah, he knows young talent. Like I said, there's only one senior on this group. And there is a freshman. To be perfectly honest with you, I am fascinated to see what she does. I'm not going to cover her in this video because I want to see what she does in college, but her name is Charlotte Booth. If you don't know who that is, you're missing out. But I'm going to cover, if you know how I do these videos, I'm going to cover Caitlin Jong, pardon me. She's all around. She's just a sophomore. This young woman, holy cow. Sophia Bell, I'm going to cover. She is also, like a sophomore? And Marissa Neal, who's a sophomore. All three of them were WCGA rated last year. This season is going to be interesting for them. They're doing their preview meet, or they've already done their preview meet. That was December 15th. Then January 9th, they've got NC State coming to them. Then they head to Arkansas on January 18th. January 23rd, they're hosting Florida. February 1st, they're headed to Georgia. February 6th, they're hosting Kentucky. February 13th, they're headed to Baton Rouge to face LSU. The 2026 Metroplex Challenge, they're going to be having NC State there. They're going to be facing off against NC State again, Boise State, North Carolina. Now, February 20th, that's Fort Worth, Texas, February 15th. February 20th, folks, Friday, February 20th, they're hosting Alabama. That one's going to be wild to watch. February 27th, they're headed to Oklahoma to face Oklahoma. This team's got a tough schedule this year. Oh, and March 6th, they're hosting Michigan State. That's going to be for spring break. 2026 Elevate the Stage, March 8th. They've got Pittsburgh, Georgia, and Clemson all coming in. This is going to be in Huntsville, Alabama. Let me tell you something. That's not going to be an easy one. March 13th, which is alumni night, senior night, whatever. March to the meet. Mizzou is headed to Auburn. They got a very tough schedule. But we're going to cover those three athletes, and we're going to show you why this team is going to be something fascinating to watch. Before we get into the crux of this video, hit like, hit subscribe if you like college sports, because I do college sports, primarily college football, college women's gymnastics. Do a little basketball and other sports on occasion, but that's what I do, college. Also, General Robert Neyland, former University of Tennessee head football coach for decades, had 7 maxims to win any game, but they can also help you if you apply them correctly to your life. The second one is play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That is a maxim that can be also applied to your life. Look for those breaks and take it.
Back on the beam. Final time you will see Miss Kiko Jong tonight. Soak it in, the all-arounder. not having her best night, first time on the road in the SEC, but still put up some very strong numbers as a true freshman, competing on every single event.
That is a double wolf turn. It does have bonus, very difficult. She is just a lovely gymnast to watch. Double acro pass. You're going to be seeing a lot more of her. She's making a name for herself for sure. Beautiful. That pike jump was as it should be. Legs up, chest down. If we see that on the replay, I'll point that out. The dismount, very nicely done. Very nice routine.
Caitlin Jong is a young lady from Texas that she's got a lot of upside. Last year, she was rated in every category with the WCGA. And all around, 33rd, 39.5 was her high score. Floor, 235th, 9.9. Okay, that's fixable. Balance beam, 85th, 9.95. Uneven bars, 25th, 9.925. Vault, 140th, 9.95. Think about this for a second. She was a freshman. When she did all of this. She was 2025 SEC All Freshman Team bars, which, like I said, she was 25th in the nation, 9.925. SEC Freshman of the Week on January 28th, 2025, 2024, okay, she was academic honor roll. Competed in the all-around in six of seven meets, competed leading up to her season-ending Achilles injury. So, she had an Achilles heel injury. There we go. This young lady did all of this before she got injured in only 7 meets. She was an elite level gymnast, member of the 2023 U.S. national team, earned 2 international assignments, Baku World Cup and Jeslo Trophy, both of which are not something you scoff at. She and her team got the bronze at Jeslo, she got third on bars at Baku and fifth on bars at Jeslo. You know, this is somebody who's got a lot of upside, and as long as she is healed from her injury, this is somebody to watch, not just this year, but the rest of her career.
Georgia had 399s on floor, but last week on beam they scored a 49.4, so this is not going to come easily for Auburn. They're going to have to earn it, and trying to do just that is Sophia Bell, third spot in the floor lineup. Sophia gets way off the ground.
Front flip. It's a nice connection there. Taking time for a little bit of a dance break. Having some fun, getting the crowd engaged. Second pass here. Double pike. Wow! Just sky high. Need I remind you, these athletes are no more than 5'5".
Sophia Bell is another interesting sophomore for this team. Now, she only competed in 2 events last year. Or not 2 events, but 2 apparatuses. Floor, she was 47th in the nation via WCGA. 9.925 was her high. Vault, she did that 5 times, by the way. She did that 5 times last year. She was 235th in the nation in vault, with the 9.9 being her high. That came twice. She was in the 2025 All Freshman team floor. Earned a spot on the floor lineup in every meet this year and went to vault 11 times. Secured several things going on. This young lady's from Missouri, not Mizzou, but Missouri. Uh, she's working on a business degree. Four-time development program national championship qualifier, finished third on vault at the national meet, scoring a 9.9. Four-time Region 4 floor champion. In other words, this young lady has all kinds of upsides. And considering this is a young team, if she is able to continue on with a floor of 9.925, her floor score being 9.925, she's had a lot of time to perfect and add to her score, both in floor and vault. Vault just takes a little bit of getting used to, but she is listed as an all around, so she might have a chance to go beyond the both these events. But hey, you saw what she can do.
Marissa Neal up next for the Tigers on beam. And as we talk about how close this meet could be, this score could certainly swing things in Auburn's favor. Nearly perfect last week with a 9.975.
And ranked ninth in the country on this event as a freshman. Triple flight series stuck.
Perfect.
It's about as good as it gets.
She's your SEC Coast Specialist of the Week on this event. Two-side Olympic gold medalist, or Olympic medalist, I should say, Jake Carey in the meet last week on this event. That's a good sign,
That's pretty
right?
good, right? And I want to shout out those Olympians that have come to college after their careers and competed for the college crowd and for the college teams. It's really taken gymnastics up a level, and we thank them for that. They don't have to. Have a little fun with the sport.
Another beautiful routine.
Marissa Neal, yet another sophomore for this team, is someone that is all around. She's competed in multiple types of events. Now, she's only been ranked in the balance beam. She was 31st in the WCGA poll. Her high score was 9.975. That was against Oregon State on January 24th, 2025. She also competed in bars at least once. That was 9.825 was her high score. Floor, she had a 9.875. She was an SEC Specialist of the Week, January 28th, 2025. Competed in 10 events, missed 4 meets due to a lower leg injury. Earned a spot on the beam in all 10 meets competed, having a 9.895 NQS in the event. Scored a 9.8 or better in 9 of 10 starts, plus the 9.975. Earned a pair of 9.925s for the Tigers versus Arkansas and Kentucky. Her scored against the Razorbacks also was the best in the meet. Scored off her career with the 9.9 in the Music City Championship. Competed in floor 3 times for the Tigers. 9.85 or better in all of them. Had a career best 9.875 versus Oregon State. Went on bars 3 times. This young woman, also from Missouri, is someone who, hey, she did a lot of good. Top 15 finishes at the 2023 U.S. Championship, 10th on beam, 14th on floor, finished 9th at the 2024 Core Hydration Classic. She's an elite level gymnast, and she's only a sophomore. Think about that. Keep that in mind. All 3 of these young ladies are sophomores. Auburn being ranked number 11th in the preseason poll is amazing. I mean, straight up amazing. This is a great team. They've got a lot of talent. A lot of talent that is most likely going to be fascinating when you get to watching it. It's a young team, an exceedingly young team. I mean, when you've only got the one senior, who is Hannah Hagel, and she is going to be leading this team. This is someone who's a beam and floor specialist. She's going to be someone that is going to be having people like Julianne Huff, who's a junior, Charlotte Booth, who I can't speak highly enough about, who is a freshman. I've seen Charlotte Booth. This young lady is amazing. Olivia Greaves, Kaylee Bluffstone. I should have covered Kaylee Bluffstone. I could cover them all. I like me some Kaylee Bluffstone. That young woman hasn't competed. She spent some time at Florida, but now she's at Auburn. I'm going to be fascinated to see what she is able to do at Auburn. Yeah, this is someone. These are young ladies who know what they're doing. They've got a coach that knows what he's doing. Yes, some of these young women are coming off of injuries, but let me tell you, you should be really wanting to know what they're going to be able to do. And I don't know why Kaylee Bluffstone transferred, but I she's someone that I enjoyed watching last year. You've got a total team package here. Olivia Ahern is another name that you need to pay attention to this year. I can't even go into it enough of the amount of talent that's on this team. I really can't. Rebecca Smith, she's a freshman from Texas Connections Academy. Another person who you should be watching. It really is that packed of a team of young talent. Those young women that could move to the next level. Emma Grace Boyd, who's a junior this year. She's someone that's got a lot of talent. You really should be paying attention. These are people who have done great things already, and they have a coach in Jeff Graba who, you're talking, he's coached, let's see here, coached 4 student athletes that have contributed for 6 SEC Scholar Athlete of the Year awards. So he stresses that they need to make sure they get the grades. They coached a pair of Tigers to the 2025 NCAA championships in Olivia Greaves and Gabby McLaughlin. Yeah, it really is. This level of competition. It's the SEC. It just means more, yes, but at the same time, the SEC is packing the top 25 this year. But hey, this has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day. Bye. Hey, that's my video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And comment. Don't forget that either. Hey, this has been Paul with
Artlist.io.
Redneck Thinker Media. I do sports, I do politics. Hit like, subscribe, and y'all, this has been Paul. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.